Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday night. I am Sarah, and my phone is telling me that I do not have a connection available. That's always fun and exciting. That's called I've got three boys who are hogging the Wi-Fi signal. So here's what I need you to do. If you are on, I need you to say something. Hello. If you are watching the replay, which I know a lot of you do, I would love for you to comment replay just so I can keep up with who watches live and who watches the replay. But I guess my signal is it quit flashing at me, so hopefully the signal is good. Hey guys, thank you so much for jumping on. I'm really excited about tonight. So for those of you that have known me, there's a few things that make my heart go pitter-patter. I love sharing Plexus. I love sharing health and happiness. But there's a few topics. Hey guys, hey. There's a few topics that make my heart especially pitter-patter. And one of those things, thank you. One of those things is, goals and goal setting. And when I tell you goals and goal setting makes my heart go pitter patter, it's to the point of I'm a dork about it. Like, I totally geek out about it. And I wanted to share with you because I really feel like this might be something that I take for granted that I do just because this is how my brain works. I wanted to share some information with you guys because I really feel like it's important, not just for growing a Plexus business. This is a life skill and something that I really truly feel like if you guys can kind of grasp the concept that I'm going to share with you tonight, it really can make a difference with your health, with your relationships, with your finances, of course, with your Plexus business. I have to confess and admit, if I were being totally real and vulnerable, I was not a goal setter per se. So, of course, after I graduated high school, I knew I wanted to be a nurse. So I did set that goal of I want to make it into nursing school and become a nurse. So that was about it. After I graduated, I had the goal of ultimately becoming a labor and delivery nurse. There were some kind of goals like that, but I was never an intentional goal setter. And I have to tell you that the art of setting goals, writing down goals, and achieving goals so that you can consciously choose the direction of your life, I feel like not enough people even know or understand the importance of. So that's kind of the introduction while we had some people jumping on. I'm so glad you guys are here. We're gonna chat about a few things tonight, okay? So the first hot topic is people who joined in March got codes that expire tomorrow, okay? So 10:59 p.m. Central Time. Those and free enrollment codes for $39.95 will expire, and we don't want any code left unused, okay? 3 codes, that's $120 in your inbox, okay? So if you are new and if you're just wanting to try out the products but you really have decided, no, I don't think I'm ready to share yet, I would love for you to say, hey, I have got some codes that I would love to gift to you guys because we don't want any code left unused, okay? There are people who are waiting and ready to join who a free enrollment code could be amazing for. So comment below, I have codes. Because tonight and then into tomorrow is going to be a crazy awesome day with getting all of these codes used and getting our teams growing, okay? Now, the good news is if you are new in April, you got 3 codes, and those 3 codes can be used for free enrollment for friends and family to join and start their Plexus journey. And those don't expire until May 15th, so you're good. And guess what? If you joined in April and you go silver, we've got all kinds of awesomeness for you. You're going to get 3 more codes, and you're going to get double business building bonuses. They just launched the double business building bonuses starting today through the end of the month if you sign 2 level 1 ambassadors with welcome packs. So you're going to unlock double business building bonuses. So $50 for every new person that joins you with a welcome pack. Which is so fun and exciting to push through and finish out the month. So why are we going to talk about goals? We are going to talk about goals because April is a huge month. Huge month, okay? We've got convention contest that's going to end. And that's just one of those things where I wanted to use the convention contest to be able to share with you how I set goals in general. But this could be used for weight loss. This could be used for ranking up for what you want your goals to be for the month, for getting you the pay points that you need to hit the new rank. There are so many different ways that this information can be applied. So first, I'm going to give you the foundation, the basics, okay? So I hope you have a pen and a paper about goal setting. So if you can dream it, you can do it, okay? That's the first thing. If you can dream it, you can do it. But guess what? It has to be specific. How do you turn your dreams into a reality? The first thing I want to say is the most critical, and this is from The Slight Edge, one of my favorite books, The Slight Edge. The most critical skill of achieving success in any area whatsoever, from sports to maybe finance, radiant health, fulfilling relationships, is the skill of envisioning. Envisioning something simply means having the ability to create a vivid picture of something that hasn't factually happened yet, and make that picture so vivid that it feels real. Envisioning doesn't happen simply by creating a picture in your mind. If your dreams and aspirations are happening in your mind only, that's not envisioning. It's only wishful thinking. It's like saying, oh, I'll give it a try, which, as Yoda pointed out, for you Star Wars friends, there's do or do not. There is no try. Envisioning means quite literally making something up out of thin air by making it real. By definition, you can't do that within the confines of your skull. It needs to become physical. It needs to involve all of your senses. In other words, you need to write it down. Make a picture of it. Sometimes people call this a dream board. Speaking it out loud is the most powerful of them all. But the very least, for anything, any dream, any goal that you have to write it down. The moment you write it down, it starts to become real, okay? This is key, absolutely key. You guys have heard the story before. Some of you have heard the story before. When I set the goal to become a Sapphire ambassador, I bought a sapphire blue dress. I hung the sapphire blue dress on the back of my office door, and I looked at it every single day. I even bought it in a size smaller because I wanted to be that size. And I had this vision of wearing that blue dress in a size 6 on stage at convention for my Sapphire promotion. I set the goal, and I literally felt all of the feelings of what was it going to mean? What was the experience going to be like? What was it going to feel like? What was it going to sound like? All of the things every single time I looked at that sapphire blue dress. And guess what? I hit that rank. I wore that dress on stage, and it was absolutely everything that I had envisioned it to be. And I'll see if I can find that picture and post it in the comments below after this call is over. You have to name it, you have to claim it, and you have to write it down. So step 1, you have to have a vision, and you have to write it down. Whatever that goal is. A weight loss goal, a health goal, a relationship goal, specifically for this call on Sunday night, April 14th, a convention contest goal, whatever that is. So that's step 1. Goals are dreams with deadlines. When you set that goal, you have to say, but when, okay? You have to remember, there's a law, Pareto's law. It's the 80%, 20%. 80% of everything that you will do tends to get done in the last 20% of time available. How many of you saw that happen in March, right? We knew codes were expiring for that group of people. March 30th and then March 31st was the biggest day in Plexus history for enrollments because everybody waits till the end. That's just human nature or this law. So when you write your dreams down, make them vivid and make them specific, but give them a concrete timeline for realization, knowing that this is a huge step that you're going to be taking towards moving on. So guess what? April 30th, the clock is set. If you have not hit the number that you want to hit for your convention contest, for your rank up, by April 30th, that's it. Time's up. Deadline. Or for the codes that are expiring April 15th at 10:59 p.m., bam, your time is set. That is your deadline. What is your goal? How many people will you sign up in the next 24 hours, right? Okay, so I want everybody to be thinking about that. Step 1, visualize it and write that puppy down. Step 2, start with a plan. You have to start with a plan, but guess what? The plan that you start with isn't going to be the plan that necessarily gets you there. It doesn't have to be a perfect plan. How many of us sideline ourselves because we don't have the right strategy or we don't have the right roadmap that's going to absolutely guarantee that we are going to hit our destination? I'm telling you right now, you just have to have a plan. Start somewhere, right? Start sharing, start messaging, start following up, start reaching out, start doing whatever it is you need to do that's going to get you one step closer to your goal today, instead of procrastinating and saying, oh, well, I don't really know what my plan is. So then taking yourself out of the game because you don't get started, okay? People make a mistake of thinking they need the perfect plan. There is no perfect plan. By definition, there can't be because a plan is not getting there. It's only your jumping off point. So do the thing and you will have power. Don't try to figure it all out. If you want twice the success, then double your rate of failure. So that's kind of the go for no principle. If you know for convention contests you need 6 new level 1s to get you some of those points, you better believe you better be talking to 18, 24, 36, 50 people, right? In order to break that down to how many people are going to take a look at what you have to offer and then how many people are going to actually join, okay? So, step 1, envision and set a goal. So you got to write it down. Step 2, start with a plan. Start anywhere. Take one step today that's going to get you closer to your dreams. Step 3, know and pay the price. This one is huge, okay? So for March, whatever the dream is, whatever the goal, there's a price you'll need to pay, and that means giving something up. So when March was like rocking and rolling and things were just so crazy awesome and so crazy busy, I kept telling my family, okay, I know that I seem really busy. I said, but this is a temporary thing. I have a big goal and I am going to be investing more time into Zooms and calls and reach outs and working on my computer, and I will be paying the price of not picking up the house as much. I had 2 days where I stayed in my pajamas. I didn't look great when my husband came home from work, and I kind of try to spruce myself up sometimes, you know, when he's coming home. But the paying the price, I kept saying, I promise guys, it's going to be worth it. I'm working towards this goal, but here's the trade-off. I can't do as many of this, and this because I'm investing that time here. So I got the buy-in from my shareholders, my husband and my kids, saying, guys, this is a huge goal that I have. I promise when the month is over, we'll take a deep breath, we'll regroup. Today I've been, organizing my office. We've been cleaning stuff out. I've been doing a few things to get, on my husband's good side as far as, housework and stuff like that. And it's the trade-off, but what is the price you're gonna pay? Are you going to wake up an hour earlier so you can get those messages out? Are you going to give up your favorite TV show so you can reach out and spend time with new team members and help them get to silver? What is that price that you are willing to pay so that you can invest in your goals and dreams that are going to help get you where you want to be? There will be a price to pay, and guess what? Bigger goals come with bigger price tags. Everybody's different, okay? For me, when I think about my goal weight that I'm still working to get back to, it comes with a price. I can't eat garlic bread at Italian Pie with all the cheesy goodness. I can't splurge on the things that bring me temporary satisfaction for somebody who loves food as much as I do. But I have to say, this is my goal. I want to lose this much weight before convention. You know, I want to feel amazing in my dresses on stage when I'm speaking. So for that goal, I have to pay the temporary price or the price now for not having that immediate gratification of eating the foods that I want to eat. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Step 4. Oh, here, remember, whatever price you pay, there's a bigger price to pay for not doing it than the price for doing it. The price of neglect is much worse than the price of discipline. It may take a few years to put your success on track, but it takes your entire life to fail. The whole premise of the slight edge is that it's just a very slight, one baby step trajectory change could over a long period of time get you on track and get you to where you want to be. And small steps repeated consistently daily over time eventually has massive benefits, massive payoff for your results. I know that quote like the back of my hand. It's from here and I use it all the time because it's true. If you want to lose 50 pounds, it's going to be, what do I do for breakfast every day? What do I do for lunch every day? It's going to be the small baby steps that seem so unimportant and boring that are going to get the massive results when repeated consistently daily over time. Okay, step 4, look at it every single day. Okay, so this is what I want to share with you. I have a small whiteboard, I have a big whiteboard, I have sticky notes, and when I set a goal, 1, I tell somebody, 2, I write it everywhere so that when I sit down, it is in my face, okay? So I want to show a few things for you guys that has really, really helped me. So when they launched Convention Contest, my scary goal was gala. I missed the gala the last 2 years by so close that it killed me. Like it was devastating and heartbreaking, and I should not have lost it by as short of a margin as I did. But guess what? I assumed it was in the bag and I didn't write it down. I didn't make a plan and I did not work for it. Okay. I just wanted to let it happen and it did not happen. So when this contest was launched, I printed up a physical tracker that was a PDF. I think I put it on our team page. I'll go back and check. And I set my goal for gala. That was my bare minimum, what I was going to work towards, 2,650 credits, okay? And I'm just keeping it real with you guys. And then I figured out a plan. How much PV do I need every single month? How many new enrollments do I need every single month? And as I got closer and closer and closer, I checked things off. There you go, 150. 400, 800, colored in the boxes, checked off. And then I started getting closer and closer, realizing, oh my goodness, it's going to work. Well, March was historic. March was the biggest month we have had on our team since I went Emerald, the month I went Emerald. And March 31st, that night, as a team together, we hit 2,650 points and I earned the gala because of you guys. Thanks to all of the team having a historic month, I hit that. Well, guess what? Goal accomplished. I did not sit back. That made me want to dream bigger. I started to envision what would it be like, since it's been 5 years since as a team we've earned the big check. I was like, I'm moving onward and upward. 3,200 points was my new goal. Here we go. I was checking it off as I was getting closer. There's the gala, still checking it off. So then what do? I sat down with my whiteboard and I said 3,200 points is the $2,000 check, which I'm going to be investing in our Ruby Rockstar Retreat. And that's the only reason I want to earn it, is because I want to give it back to the team. I got my whiteboard out and I said, what do I need to do? Here's where I am today, 2,857. I completed the slim down. I lost 8 pounds. I did my before and after. I wrote my essay and I submitted it. If you have done the slim down and you have not submitted your finals, you have to get that submitted. Those are points that are sitting there. So I know that I'm going to be getting 150 points for the slim down. I also will not stop and I will not settle until I do whatever it takes to get 1,000 PV. Now it's going to be a stretch. I already figured out with all of my preferred customers, it's going to put me at like 787 PV. So what does that mean? I need to go out and find 3 new customers to place at least $100 PV order to help bump that over 1,000, or I'll look and see what I need for us because I haven't done my monthly shipment for what we use for my family, and I will make sure no matter what that by April 30th I have 1,000 PV because that's another 105 points that are going to come. Okay, so that puts me at 3,112. I know it's backwards for you guys. I apologize. 3,112 points. Well, guess what? I need 3,200. So I figured out the easiest way for those points to come would be for me to help 18 new people join our team on my levels 3, 4, and 5. Those are all worth 5 points each, and I have the contest pretty much memorized for I need that additional 90 points. So I'm going to work with my levels 1, 2s, and 3s and say, how can I help you reach out? How can I help you share? How can I help offer some validation or credibility? What can I do to help get 18 new team members in the next 2 weeks to get 90 points, which will have me at 3,202 points. Goal will be met, and I will earn, as a team, thanks to you guys, the $2,000 check. I'm naming it, I'm claiming it, I'm writing it down, I'm putting it on my whiteboard, and every single time I sit down at my desk, I know the work that I need to do because I am staring at my goal. It will happen, and I'm going to envision it and will it and work it to happen, okay? If you guys are not doing that with your goals, with the accountability of that, they're just dreams. They're just wishes and hopes. Same way for my tracking for my weight loss. I use MyFitnessPal. If it went in my mouth, it gets entered into MyFitnessPal, and guess what? There's no hiding the fact that a few days ago, I messed up. And 1,647 calories later, I felt awful. Okay, so I'm trying to keep it to under 1,200 calories because I know what my plan is and I know how my body works and I know what I need to do to hit the weight loss that I need to by convention, okay? So writing it down is absolutely huge. I'm kind of getting off on a tangent here, but it's so, so, so important, okay? So to recap, to summarize, step 1, you must write it down. Make it specific and give it a deadline. Another thing, I've got a whole nother board over there of all of you wonderful people who are pushing for gold and ruby. I have your names written down. I had everybody check in for what your points are today at the halfway point, and I am going to help as many people possible rank up. So that's what you need to do as well. If you are going for silver, if you are going for gold, which is 20 people, on your first 3 levels for 100 pay points, let me know. We've got a go for gold chat where we're just cheering each other on. Senior gold is 250 points. Ruby, we've got somebody pushing for ruby for 500 points. It's not just going to happen. It has to be named. It has to be claimed. It has to be written down. It has to be specific. And guess what, baby? April 30th is your deadline, ready or not. Then you have to have a plan. What's your plan going to be? Making sure subscriptions are going through, making sure people are taking their products and being consistent, making sure they know that it's a 60 to 90 day commitment, helping them work through, yes, making sure that if a subscription doesn't go off, if it was due to a credit card issue, that we're going to work on those. That's your plan. Your plan is to watch everybody get commission qualified, knowing that those points are going to show up and that's how you're going to rank advance, okay? Awesome. Yes, I'm so excited for Stacy to rock and roll. Then you must understand the price you're going to pay. None of this is just going to happen with you going about your day without making a choice and saying, I'm going to invest an hour in reaching out, sharing, following up. Now again, your Plexus journey can be as much or as little as you want it to be. This is just a guide. Okay, if you're going to say, you know what, I'm just looking for XYZ and I can only give 15 minutes of my day, that's perfect. Whatever this is for you. But if you're like, Sarah, I'm going to Emerald. I want to be in Maui with you. I need 1,500 pay points by July 31st. That, by the way, for any of you just joining, 1,500 pay points by July 31st. You are getting your Lexus and your free trip to Maui. Okay. So there's your deadline right there. There's your goal right there. Write it down, name it and claim it, and we will come up with a plan. Okay. And then the last thing is you must look at it every single day. Get that dream board, get that vision board, get the sticky notes, get the pretty markers, print out the guide in the back office and check all those things off. Put it in front of your face so that you know you can do it. Okay? So I would love, if you guys have not named it and claimed it yet, put it in the comments below. Let's name it and claim it right now. Let's be bold. Let's do it scared. Let's step out of our comfort zones. You can do this. In wrapping up, codes from March that you earned in March expire tomorrow at 10:59 p.m. Central Time. No code left behind. If you are a newbie and you're just getting adjusted to your products and you do not want to share yet, it's all good. We love you. But we would love to share your codes. No code left behind. If you have codes, let us know. If you need a code, let us know. Convention contest ends the 30th. Do not say whoopsie. I didn't know and I just missed winner's dinner by 10 credits, okay? I've had people miss things by 2 credits. 2 credits short because they did not stay on top of their goals. They did not have it written down. They did not make a plan. Do not just barely miss something because you didn't know, okay? Okay. Coming up really quick, you guys need to register. Next Saturday, the 27th, there's going to be a 3-hour Super Saturday Express. If you are brand new, please, 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 please register for this. But if you can't make this one, they're going to repeat them monthly. And there are different dates that you can choose. I will post the link to register in the comments below. And then the incentive, check your email starting today, the double business building bonuses. If you've already signed one or more, one of those people will roll over. You only need one more to start unlocking the double business building bonuses. It's going to be amazing. We have control over our commission check. You can go out and bring in 5 new people and get all of those business building bonuses, and bam, you've got an instant bonus waiting for you next Friday in your bank account. It's up to you. You have the power and you have the purpose to make dreams come true. Okay, I am so proud of each and every one of you. It's been a wonderful month. I would love to stay on track with helping people find their 3 friends to get started with them for accountability. Get tons of people to silver. Now is a great time. Things are just amazing. Plexus is rocking and rolling, you guys. This is the place to be. You are in the right place at the right time with the right company with an amazing compensation plan with fabulous products. Let's go out and change the world together. Write down your goals, name it and claim it. Let's rock and roll. Stare at it every day. There will be a price to pay, but it will be worth it. You guys have a great night. Talk to you later.